Well, hello everybody. Time for another lesson. It is 10 o'clock at night, and I am sitting here in front of my computer. I just happened to bring up the price of crude oil, and today's the 17th, so I'm recording. By the time you see this, it may be a week or two down the road, but I just wanted to talk about this as a current event because I know you guys love those current events. I know I'm trying. This is so weird. I'm talking to myself over here, but I know the camera's right there. It's messing with my brain. So if I'm always looking like I'm looking off to the side, I apologize. But it's because I'm looking at myself, and I'm just that beautiful, and I'm making hand gestures you can't see. So never mind. I'm looking at the price of crude oil right now, and we always go by West Texas Intermediate, and it's coming out at $26.95 right now. It's 27 bucks. It has tanked. Let me click on here. In the last month, since February 17th, we've dropped from $50 a barrel to below $30. We've lost $20 a barrel in the price of crude oil. And that's across the board. That's every bent crude, all the other ones, they're all showing the same losses. Why? Well, coronavirus. China is one of the largest importers of oil in the world. Their imports are down 25%. Secondly, with the rest of the world going haywire with the coronavirus, people are traveling less, we're using less oil. Now, what has happened was, and we talked about this before school closed, Saudi Arabia decided to drop the price of oil to get people out of the business, if that makes sense. It's like when a company drops the price of an item so low that nobody else can make any money doing it, that'll put the other companies out of business, and the company that dropped the price now can go in. But there's a problem with that gamble is if you don't know the the people you're playing against and what they're willing to do, it can backfire. And this is what's happening here. What you're seeing is Russia doesn't care. The last time Saudi Arabia lowered oil prices, Russia extended the finger of friendship, as we call it, and said, we'll produce at a loss. Right now, with the price the way it is, they are not making any money, or they're making, when I say very little money, I'm talking like maybe $1 a barrel. Oil has gotten so cheap that they can't afford to ship it on the super tankers anymore. They have to go to light cruisers, okay, smaller supply ships. The super tankers cost too much to run, and what they're putting in there isn't worth shipping in that bulk size. So right now, they're frantically trying to find cruisers to the smaller ships to get oil out of the country. And this is hurting Saudi Arabia. It's hurting Russia. It doesn't hurt us that much, although we do ship oil outside the United States. The weird part that is kind of bothering me about this is, first of all, price of gasoline is down to 71 cents a gallon on the wholesale prices. That is ridiculously low. I've never seen that since I started this program. Now, the weird part is natural gas is actually doing pretty darn good. It's at $1.73. We're averaging between $1.70 and $1.90, $1.90, right in there. Why is that? Plastics. It's really just plastics. It's obviously not heating people's homes. We've had the mildest winter in our area. The world still needs plastics. What do you think those masks that they're making have in them? To protect you from the coronavirus. So right now, the biggest problem we've got Russia and Saudi Arabia are in a contest that and neither one of them will back down. It's like you have two bulls and it's mating season. And it's just waiting for one to get tired and walk away. And if you've never worked on a farm with bulls, that makes no sense to you whatsoever. So, hey, look it up on the internet. You'll understand. As far as the coronavirus goes and the economy, I think what's happening, a lot of it is everybody's panicking. Stock prices, Halliburton stock prices, have dropped. They're down to $6 a stock. They were at one point a year ago, they were at $59 a share. So, but don't worry about it. I'm old enough to know this will come back around. It will, I promise. If you get a chance and you want to check prices while you're, off, go to oilprices.net and oilprices.com. .net will give you, that's the one we use every day in class. .com is the one I keep up on the board that's constantly running. That's like a minute-by-minute ticker to tell you what the prices are. Hopefully, it's going to take a little while for this to sort itself out with the coronavirus and everything. I'm looking at probably next year, which in oil terms isn't a big deal. We're planning 5, 6, 7 years out. The oil industry is. This is an anomaly in everything. And if people would stop panicking, whoop, there's my thumb. If people would stop panicking so much, I think we could calm everybody down and get this all straightened out. As far as the coronavirus goes, I'm not sick yet, although the trees are blooming here, so my nose is running and I have headaches. So, according to the CDC, Centers for Disease Control, for those of you who don't speak acronym, who knows? I may have it. If I do, well, only people I've got here are my cats. So, and here's one of them right here. Let me show you. Here he is. That's Connor. He's my lap cat. So, all right. Well, it's been fun. We'll do another lesson some other day here. Please, I do want you to check on the lessons and understand that if we come back to class, I'm going to check all this stuff off. Make sure you did at least watch it and make a little comment at the bottom. Something nice. And no comments about the fact that my eyes glow purple in this light. I don't know. It's my makeup. It just makes me feel good. It does. It really does. All right. Hey, stay safe. Don't get sick. Toodles.